You know what I mean. You know what I mean.
Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed that. And we are happy to present to you tonight the Samar tourist spots. I think it's already 7 o'clock. Can we please start? I'll hand it over to Miss Jiva.
Thank you, Mr. Jonas. Good evening, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
All right, thank you. So let's start. Okay. According to Henry Miller, one's destination is never a place, but a new way of seeing things. Ciao boy toy, or good evening, everyone. It feels great to be with all of you again virtually. And as for tonight's session, we will have a virtual tour to Samar Province natural and man-made tourist attractions. So you should sit back, relax, and enjoy the adventure later on. But for now, let us have a brain teaser first, and let us see who will be considered as best in riddles. Are you ready? All right, so share screen.
Can everyone see my screen?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Jonas.
Yeah.
Thank you. All right, so our game for tonight is called Guess Me. So from the title itself, you will be guessing the correct answer to the given riddles. And if you know the answer or you just have a guess, you can raise your hand. Am I clear? Do you hear my voice?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, let's start. Right, riddle number 1. Arnold Schwarzenegger has a long one. Madonna does not use and always uses his. The Pope never uses his. What is it? Do you have any guess?
It's hard to me.
Okay, clue. It starts with a letter S or a letter L. Another clue. For a woman, it will change when she get married. Do you know the answer or just a wild guess?
Does anyone have an answer? I think I have one.
it's a hard one, Jonah. So let's reveal the answer. Oh, yeah, you guys. What's your answer? Do you have any guess? I will guess.
It's last name, but it's another term. It's surname.
All right, the correct answer is
It's surname.
correct. The answer is a surname or last name. It's a difficult one. Yes.
Jiva, can you still see my screen?
Yes.
For riddle number 2, I think Jiva has internet connection problems. I'll take over for the meantime. So for riddle number 2,
Okay.
I have no voice, yet I speak to you. I tell of all things in the world that people do. I have leaves, but I am not a tree. I have a spine, but I'm not a man. I have told you all, I cannot tell you more. What am I?
Hello? There's an answer in the...
I think
Jonas, someone answered in
there's
the
already an answer
comment section.
in the comment section.
Well, let me see. I'm just gonna change a little bit on the screen. It's a book. Okay, let's see if that's the correct answer. Correct. It's a book. Now let's have riddle number 3. I can't be bought, but I can be stolen with a glance. I'm worthless to one, but priceless to two. What am I? I'm gonna give you a little hint. It starts with letter L and ends with
How
Okay, Kuya Jonas, someone raised a hand.
how do?
I think how do
How
have an
do?
answer.
Yeah,
how do. What's
So, how do? What's your answer?
your answer? Oh, it's love, and you're correct. It is love. And now for riddle number 4. No matter how little or how much you use me, you change me every month. What am I? We have this in our phones. And we usually use them to set schedules. Is anyone raising a hand? Can someone give me an answer? Okay, see someone raising your hand. Oh, Taylor, is it right? Your name is Taylor?
I see.
Yes.
Wait.
You can call me Taylor. First guess, I guess it's
Taylor.
battery. But when you give me the hint, we set the schedule, and I think it's calendar.
Okay, let me check.
Is it?
Yes, it is the calendar.
Thank you so much for the clue.
And now for riddle number 5, I think Jiva is back. Can you take over, please?
Oh, I'm sorry. I just lost a connection a while ago. All right. So riddle number 5. We have. What has no hands but might knock on your door, and if it does, you better open up. What has no hands but might knock on your door, and if it does, you better open up. So do you have any guess? It will knock on your door. It starts with the letter O. I guess it's also a blessing. Oh Miss Taylor again. Miss Tai. Mr.
You
Hao?
start. You said that the answer start with O, right?
Yes, Miss Taylor.
Is it opportunity?
Yes, it is.
That's right. Yeah, I also see.
Opportunity.
Yeah, I also see the correct answer from TUYviện. Yes.
Yes, right. Next one is that I am made of water, but if you put me into water, I will die. What am I? I am made of water, but if you put me into water, I will die. What am I? Ow. Can you please help me with your name,
Yes,
Mr.
Yes, you can call me Hào.
How?
Yes, okay.
Okay, so what's your answer?
Yes, my answer is ice.
Ice? Let's see. Is ice the correct answer? Yes,
Yes.
ice or ice cubes. Thank you so much, Mr. Hao. Next one is, take off my skin, I won't cry, but you will. What am I? Take off. Oh, Mr. Hao, do you have a guess?
Yes, it's an onion.
Is it an onion? It is. You're correct, Mr. Haudu. Thank you so much. And for the last one, we have if you drop me, I'm sure to crack. But give me a smile, I always smile back. What am I? Can you please help me with your name? Mr. Hui? Is it Mr.
Thank you, em Hân.
Oh, are you calling me? You can call me
Yes.
Mai. You can call me Mai. Yeah.
Mai, okay, Mai.
My guess is mirror.
Mirror. Is it a mirror? Let's see.
It is.
Yes, it is. It is a mirror. Thank you so much. And that's the end of our Guess Me game. So thank you so much. And to those who answered correctly, your prize will be a virtual love from all of us from Samar State University student participants. Thank you. All right. Without further ado, let us now be mesmerized about the beauty of nature, flora, and fauna of Samar Province to be presented by Miss Esperanza Rarugal. A virtual round of applause, please.
Hello, ciao, everyone. A pleasant evening to all of us. It's nice to meet you again in this virtual cultural exchange program between Samar State University and Tháp University. My name is Esperanza, taking a course of Applied Electronics in Samar State University. Next, please. It is an honor and privilege to present to you the natural attraction, flora, and fauna of Samar. Next, please. Let me start to the Sohoton Natural Bridge National Park is one of the best tourist spots in Samar, which span in an 841 hectares or protected area. Some of the caves in Samar province can be found in this national park, like Panhulugan Caves. Going there in Sohoton Natural Bridge National Park is a 15-minute kayak leisure ride which can take you to some limestone cliff and rock formation. You can also get to see the natural bridge if you take a ride to kayaking or boat riding. Sohoton Natural Bridge is called as a hiding and a sacred paradise, and it is located in Barangay Basay, Samar. Next, please. When is the best time to visit Sohoton Caves? Well, the perfect time to visit Sohoton Caves is most of a year, but try to avoid traveling between August to December because heavy rains are expected that may result in increase the water level in the river. Next, please. What are the best things to do in Sohoton Cave and Natural Bridge Park? Well, the first is swim with 1,000 of jellyfish. Yes, you can swim with 1,000 of them in the luminous water of the caves. And if you worry, well, this is safe because jellyfish in the Sohoton Caves are stainless, so you are safe. The next, please. The next is kayak at the Sohoton River. Well, in just a few meters from the Sohoton Caves, you can already reach the Sohoton River through kayaking or riding a boat. And please, next. The next is discover the beauty of Panhulogan Caves. And the fourth is explore Sohoton Caves and National Park. Next, please. The next is Langon Gubingog Cave, is also known as Akalbiga Caves. In the town of Calbiga is the cradle of this amazing underground system, which is the largest karst in the Philippines. The cave system is composed of Langon and Gubingob, Bitong Mahangin, and a Lurodpon. The same cave system is one of the biggest in the Asia. That's why caving enthusiasts should go there when in Samar. What are the best time to go Langon Gubingob caves? Well, the best time to go caving is during the summer month of April and May. Next, please. I will show you another video which is going to Langon Gubingob Caves and for you to see how beautiful the cave it is. Let's play po.
I'm Katerina Rodriguez, and I'm taking on Globe's challenge to hunt for the best bites in the Philippines and the stories behind them. I have like butterflies in my stomach, I feel like throwing up, and I'm still getting rained on. 7 places, 7 faces, all in search of that one moment of wonder. I'm ready to be Scene Zone. We're heading to Samar, the 3rd largest island of the Philippines and home to the country's biggest cave system. Good morning. So we're on our way for some extreme caving. I heard the conditions are quite intense, so we're all geared up and ready to go. We are about to cross the San Juanico Bridge. So I am trekking for about an hour to the cave. I feel like Alice in Wonderland. Love it! If you look over the edge, you can see Gubingob Cave, which is where we're going. I'm super excited! Can't wait to see the bats and the blind animals. They can't see me, but I can see them. We just arrived to the entrance of the cave and everyone's preparing to go on this really interesting adventure for the next 4 hours. And we're about to get a briefing by Sir Joni on what to do, what not to do. Wish me luck, guys, because I can't use the bathroom for the next 4 hours.
Masyado siya ditong impressive yung lugar dito dahil mamamangha ka sa laki ng formation, yung mga boulders. Pag pumunta ka ng Calbiga Cave, mapapawaw ka talaga sa laki.
So we're finally inside the cave. Welcome to my home, everybody. We have reached this magnificent rock formation, which they call the stage because it actually resembles a stage by Mother Nature, of course. So we are now inside what they call the football field. It's a pretty large place, and we're about to have lunch because we're all starving after a long climb up and down through all the rocks, and it's like raining from the ceiling, but that's the least of my worries. I'm actually pretty nervous about what's to come next. We're about to rappel in the dark down 10-story drop. If you even had your footing go off like the tiniest bit, you're gonna slip, fall, break a leg. I just made it down and I feel a lot like Lara Croft. We're now in this huge place with really big stalactites, or what they call it, giant chandeliers. Super surreal, kind of like what you see in the movies, only better because it's real life. We exited the cave at the perfect time because it's the same time that all the bats decided to wake up. It was a wonderful adventure, and thank goodness for my battery life. I'm at 68% after over 4 hours. I've actually conquered the largest cave in the Philippines, and that's a totally worth it experience. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and be the first to find out where the next adventure is.
The next that I will discuss is the Sulfan Caves, which is one of the best caves in Samar. Among all of the caves in the province, this one has the most beautiful entrance because there is a waterfall near in the mouth of the cave, which is the extraordinary sight to behold. Sulfan Caves is 5 kilometers long, filled with an interesting stalactite and stalagmite formation underground river. Next, how to get there? Well, going there, you need to take a motorcycle or habal-habal. Can you say it, habal-habal? Hello?
Haba.
Okay. Okay, that's it. Habal-habal. Going there, you need to take a motorcycle or habal-habal going to Blanca Ara, about 30 minutes ride. Next, please. Next. Okay, Calbayog. The next is the Calbayog Zipline and Malazag Ridge Nature Park. It is another popular attraction in Samar, which share the same entrance to Malazag Ridge Nature Park. It is also a beautiful nature park with huge trees and boulders and a zip line. Calbayog Zipline and Malazag Ridge Nature Park is located in Barangay Malazog, Calbayog City, Samar. Next, please. So I have a review here so that we can somehow think of experiencing an event only here in our virtual meeting. Let's play po.
The next is the Malazag Beach. Malazag Beach is also called as Aloaf Beach. Is one of the most accessible and visited tourist spot in Samar. It is just a 30 minutes ride away from Catbalogan City, and also it is an favorite hangout destination among local, foreign, and tourists of the province. The calm and the clean water here at the beach is good for swimming and kayaking and riding boats. So Malazag Beach is located in Barangay Malazag, Catbalogan City. Next, please. This is the most exciting. It's the Olot River Torpedo Extreme Boat Adventure. It's one of the main attractions in Samar, which is also a part of the Olot River Watershed Ecotourism. The Olot River is the longest river in Samar, spanning 90 kilometers. The headwaters start from the San Jose de Buan in western Samar, passing downstream through Paranas and finally Cavite to the eastern Samar. It is called Olot River because Olot, which means monkey, and in Waray describe the river where they used to be sand often. And also, Olot River is an exciting ecotourism destination in Samar. Next, please. Next, please. So here are the video of Olot River where they experience the torpedo extreme boat riding. Play. The next is the Very Island. Is a unique Philippine destination. And it is located in the northern Samar, settled on the northernmost part of the Visayan archipelago. And it is also known for its majestic thick rock formation that were illustriously carved by the Mother Nature over the time. The best time to visit the island is during the summer from February to June when the water is calmer. If you want to relax and gain a deep appreciation for nature, this place is the best for you. Next, please. How to get there? Well, book a flight to Katarman via Philippine Airline and take a tricycle from Katarman to Lazarus Port. And the boat will take you directly to the very island and take about 20 to 30 minutes. Where to stay? If you want to go Berry Island, don't worry about your accommodation because there is a nicest place to stay and the island in the very resort and the dive centers. Next, please. Next, please. Bangon Falls is one of the favorite destinations of the local and the foreign adventurous stars and summer, and locally known as the Bogtong Falls has an estimated height of about 60 meters. It is actually a system of cascades which you need to walk along the cascade themselves to get the first star of the falls or the main falls. The first level of the Bangon Falls has a circular catching basin of approximately 30 meters in a diameter, which is really good for swimming and depth enough if you choose to dive. Bangon Falls can be reached by riding motorcycles, locally known as the habal-habal, then few minutes straight to which falls you want to visit first. Next, please. Next, please. The next is the Lologayan Falls and Rapid. It is one of the stunning tourist spots in Samar, dubbed as the Mini Niagara of the Philippines. Well, it is located 14 kilometers from the town center, and it is span about 50 meters in width, making it one of the widest waterfalls in the country. Lologayan Falls and Rapid is located in the Leteron, Calbiga, Samar. So, what are you waiting for? Try and swim in the natural falls or walk to the bank of the waterfalls when you visit Lologayan Falls. The next, please. A good place to spend warm days and take a quick dip in the refreshing falls is an Blanca Ara Falls. It is a very attractive falls in Samar, which is favored destination of Samarinos and tourists. Blanca Ara Falls is located in San George, Samar, and also these falls are a favorite bathing resort of the Samarinos? Next, please. Okay, thank you. That's all of my discussion. So come and visit here in Samar. Here are my short quiz about regarding on my discussion. So first is what is the favorite destination of Samarinos and tourists? A. Mono Falls. B. Blanca Aura Falls. C. Hagimet Falls.
If you know
What
the
do you
answer,
think is the answer?
you can raise your hand. Oh, how do raise his hand? So
The
what do you
answer-
think?
I think it's the B for Blanca Aura Falls.
Miss Esperanza, is
Yes.
it Blanca?
Correct. Yes. Thank you for answering. The next is, what is the longest river in Samar and which you can do torpedo extreme boat riding? A. Binahaan River. B. Sama River. C. Olat River. Okay, again.
There are a lot of raised hands. But
I think I saw Doris first in my screen. I saw Doris first.
Yeah.
Is it right? Is it Doris?
Yes, it's me.
Yes.
Yes. And I guess it's C. Ulot River.
Miss Esperanza.
Right?
Yes, you are correct.
Thank you.
Olat River.
Thank you.
Thank you for participating. And the next.
That ends Miss Esperanza's presentation. Now let's have the man-made tourist spots here in the Philippines to be presented by Mr. John Carl.
Hello, everyone. I'm John Carl, and you can call me Carl if you want. It's a lot of people call me Carl, anyways. So, yeah, I'm gonna share my screen now.
Can you be called Kaloy?
I'm wearing my sweater because it's a bit cozy here because it's raining, and I have no one to cuddle, so I better put my sweater on.
Go ahead,
Just
Kaloy.
kidding. So here's the man-made tourist spots here in Samar. So wait, oh my god. Okay, so the first one is our famous San Juanico Bridge. So it's the longest bridge here in the Philippines. So it's located in between the island of Samar and Leyte. Well, it connects Samar and Leyte. So yeah, here's an aerial footage of the San Juanico Bridge. As you can observe, the island at the other side is Samar, and the island in the left side here is the Leyte. So it connects the two islands here in Region 8. So here's another picture of the San Juanico Bridge, and I also have, the best way to travel, the most convenient way to travel here in San Juanico Bridge is by a plane from the capital city of Manila. So once you arrive here in Tacloban, you can go in San Juanico Bridge with a few clicks, And you can also try our jeep here. It's also another mode of transport. It's the jeep is it's basically an old car which has a lot of designs. And here's a video of the San Juanico Bridge at night. And this drone footage was taken back in December. So there's actually lightings now there. So here's what it looks like. So there's the only thing you can do actually in the bridge is to take pictures at the moment, but there are plans of the Philippine government or the local government here in Samar to add some spaces at the side of the bridge for souvenirs and food stalls. Here's a video. As you can see, the light changes. So the best time to travel here is during night to witness the lights here in the San Juanico Bridge. Yeah. So there's not much here in video. So that's for the San Juanico Bridge. So the next is the Samar Capitol building. I included it because it's one of the old structures here in Samar. Along with it is the obelisk monument. This monument is a historical monument in Samar because all of the sides of these structures are there are historical stories in the sides of the obelisk monument. And with it, we also have the Imelda Park of Catbalogan. I forgot to change the description, but the Imelda Park is what we call now the Spark because it was redeveloped during the pandemic to improve tourism. And I have a video here. Oh, where is it? Yeah. I have a video here because I included this in just one video because the three. Oh, where am I? I'm sorry. The three structures, the three spots that I have shared was actually near from each other, and it's just a walking distance from Samar State University. Wait, I'm having trouble. How do I next? Here. So here's the video. Here's a drone footage at night. Is it buffering? Why?
Yes.
I don't know why it's buffering. It's in my local files. So that's not good. I'll just speed it up to the other parts because it's buffering. And there's the Capitol building. It also has lights, especially during Christmas. The government adds more light to it. We're going to speed run this because it's buffering and I don't know why. I do have a bad connection because it's raining. Also part of the reason why I have my sweater on. So I'll just upload this later so you can enjoy the full video, because going to the next So here in the 3 spots, what you can enjoy here is actually the interaction with other Filipinos, with other Samareños, because we're really friendly people, and even though you just met them, they would interact with you and be friends. And another thing to enjoy here is the street food. So as you can see here in my screen, this is what we call the kwek kwek. So kwek kwek is a boiled egg. It's a boiled egg from either chicken or duck, and it is covered with butter and fried. So outside it looks yellow, but if you bite it, there's actually a whole egg inside it. The small ones also have an egg, but the eggs, those are from quail eggs. That's why they're small. It's like mini kwek kwek. So we also have our isaw. Isaw is a chicken intestine that is being grilled. So these are the snacks you can get in case you get hungry in walking around the park. So we also have the dugo. This is actually a blood, a pig's blood. The pig's blood is they actually make it hard first, and they chop it and they grill it. So yeah, and other street foods like kikiam and fishball, which is actually a fish paste that is being molded into balls. You can enjoy them here in the park. So as you can observe the video, the drone footage was taken around 6 p.m. in the near evening here in the Philippines, because it's the best way to visit there. And with that, if you get hungry and want to have dinner, you can also I'd like to this is not sponsored by the Lantawan restaurant, but I highly recommend this place because this restaurant is located just above the city of Catbalogan, and it has a nice view of Catbalogan. So in Lantawan, you can have your dinner here, and if you want to drink alcoholic stuff, you can also order. They also offer live band. And here's another picture of the Lantawan. And here's a picture taken around sunset. Credits to the owner. Yeah, you can see the entire Catbalogan city and while you eat. So here's the night photo. You you can see the lights of Catbalogan. And after your dinner, of course, you'll go to a nice hotel, of course, and have a sleep after a wonderful travel around the city of Catbalogan. So the following day, I know you're glad to have a swimming pool. So one swimming pool that I do suggest is the Samar Island National Park. So it's one of the cleanest pool in Samar, and although it's a bit far from the Catbalogan city, it's around an hour drive, but the experience is really worth it. So in Samar Island National Park Resort, you can enjoy the swimming pool while enjoying the view of the mountainous regions of Samar. As you can see here in the picture, opposite to the pool, you can see the mountains there. Here's another picture from the pool. And yeah, it's really great there. And here's a picture of me in the pool enjoying the view. So that's all actually for my presentation. I hope you like, I hope you visit Samar because it has a lot to offer. And one thing I'd like to share in traveling Samar, as I have mentioned in the comment box, the best it's it's a good way, it's a good idea to rent a motorcycle when you're traveling to Samar, because in every stop you'll have every municipality you stop, they will offer you tourist spots that will uh, make you relax, and also the food here is great. And yeah, I hope you visit Samar. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Zancar. That was a great presentation of the natural attractions and man-made attractions here in Samar Province. And now let's move forward to our open forum, or the question and answer portions. So if you have any questions or clarifications about the presentation, you can raise your hand so that you will be recognized. Or you can chat it on our comment box. Oh, we have here. Can you help me pronounce your name?
Yes, you can call me Ing.
Yin, okay.
Yen?
Yes.
Yen?
Well, I'm very impressed with the detail when coming to Shoton Cave is that we can swim with thousands of jellyfish, right?
Yes.
Yes.
They also look beautiful. But will they burn us? Because as far as I know, jellyfish can sting when you come into contact with them.
The species of jellyfish that are in Sohoton Cave are actually the jellyfish that
They're stingless,
yeah,
so
there's
they
no
won't harm you. So it's
actually
safe.
safe to swim with them.
Oh, right. What
Okay.
we should do if we plan to go to Shoton Cave? I mean, what we need to prepare before we go to this cave.
Oh, one thing to prepare is mosquito repellent, because there's also a lot of mosquitoes there. And I think camera, I think it's already but other preparations are already accommodated by the agency that's waiting for you there, including the safety vests and others. Yeah, I hope I answered your question.
Yes.
So we have here another hand from Fab.
Is it V or FAM?
You can call me V.
Okay, B.
V.
Yeah, I have a question for you guys.
V.
Yeah, in the teaser you saw in the beginning, I can see people diving. So I want to ask, could I see the coral when diving in Malajot, right? Malajot? Yeah. Can you hear me?
Malahog, not
Jonas.
Malajo. Malahog.
It's
Malahog.
Yes, Malahog.
Okay, Jonas, you have an answer to this?
Kuya Jonas?
In Malahog Beach, corals are not really that rich. Actually, in the video that was Palawan in the video, in the start of the video. And because here in the Philippines, because it's an archipelago, not every island looks the same. So when you visit, not all bodies of water have fish, but some do have a different color of sand. Here in Samar, we have the pink beach. The color of the sand is color pink. The northern part of Samar. I'm gonna send you a link. Wait a minute. Okay, here it is. In the northern part of Samar, we have the pink beach. But the video that I showed you early on before we started this presentation was Palawan.
Yeah.
It's also
thank
a
you.
nice island to visit, Palawan Island, because they offer a lot of coral reefs there.
Yeah, thank you.
And another fact, Palawan Island is the island that's facing Vietnam. Yeah, it's in our western part, so it faces Vietnam. So if you plan to travel from Vietnam just straight east, you can be in Palawan.
All right, so we have another question from Hui. What are the specialties in Samar? Would like to answer Mr. Hui's question?
Okay, you first.
Okay. You mean specialties? Like special like.
I think it's food or
Food?
Specialty.
Yeah.
Are you talking about food?
Or places.
or attractions.
Because when it comes to the places here in Samar, most of the tourist attractions here are caves and falls. So yeah, I think that's what Samar is known for, the cave and its falls, like the one in Calbiga, which is called the Nasarang Falls. It's actually a good place to visit. I've been there, and yeah, I love to go there again and again. And it comes to food, we also have local cuisines here.
We have tamalos.
We have, yes, tamalos. Oh, we haven't included it, but tamalos is a steamed stew pork with
peanut butter sauce.
Peanut butter. It tastes good. And other food that are special here in Samar mostly are sweets. We have our kuchinta, which is a rice It's made of it's a rice. How can I explain it? It's
Sweetened rice.
Sweetened
yeah,
rice.
and you put coconut above it and you eat it. We also have the piñato, which is very popular here in my area in Paranas. And piñato is a peanut covered with caramel. So I hope I answered your question. We also have a hand from
How do?
do how do. I hope I pronounce your name correctly.
Just call me How. That is okay. I have a question. Is there any street food beside the hello hello?
Oh yes, as I have shown you earlier, we also have what we call the kwek kwek, which is a boiled egg covered in butter, flour butter, and it is fried. So you boil the egg and then you fry. So it's one common street food here in Samar. And the one of the famous also is what we call isaw. It's actually a chicken intestine that is prepared in a stick and grilled. So it tastes good. Yeah. And we also have we call it here, oh, there are many names, by the way. Some people call it Bloody Mary. I don't know. Some just call it dugo, which translates blood. So that blood is actually um, solidifies and they chop it, prepare it in a barbecue stick, and they grill it. So yeah, there's still a lot of street food here to taste, but those are just the famous or highlight ones.
We also have, just to add, we also have balbacoa.
Oh yeah,
can you say it? Balbacoa.
I have another question.
Yes, Mr. Howdo. What is it?
Yes. Previously, there is somebody telling there is a ritual before meals about crossing hand. Can you perform it so I can understand?
Oh yeah,
okay.
The ritual is actually part of the Filipino religion. I think it was Sir Peter who told that, and actually, I'm actually an atheist.
Okay, I can.
The ritual is just like giving grace before meal.
Yes.
So we just do the sign of the cross, like most Catholics do.
Yes.
And sometimes we pray with the food, but sometimes they just do the sign of the cross, which is in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Yeah.
Yes. So can anyone perform it? I want to see it.
Jiva, how about you?
All right, so Mr. Howdo, it's the sign of the cross. It's your right hand on your forehead first, and then on your stomach or your
heart. It's in the heart.
It's in the heart.
It's heart, and
Yes.
then on your left elbow,
Left
here,
shoulder.
Left shoulder.
left shoulder, and then your right shoulder.
Right shoulder.
So it's in the name of the Father and of the Son
And
the
the
Holy
Holy Spirit. Amen.
Amen.
And for the last one,
Close your-
you just close both of your palms. We usually do this prayer not only to bless the food. We actually do this because we believe it brings us good health and prosperity before we eat.
A question? Okay.
And also, in addition to, we also use the sign of the cross once we travel or we go to another place, just for our safety.
That's what their belief is. So there's a question in the comment box. We have, what should you pay attention when coming to Samar? I think the answer to that is the natural attractions, because it's
Yes.
actually the highlight here in Samar, because the Samar area is actually composed
Of three.
almost 90% of rainforest, and that rainforest is still, some of it are still untapped. We call it the virgin forest, and there are even speculations that there are still species of orchids and fungus yet to be discovered here in Samar. So
And actually, just to add, just recently we just discovered a new cave system here in the here in Samar.
yes, it's just new. I think it was just this year, I think.
Yes, it was this year, and it's near Christian's
Yeah.
place. I think Christian can give a
It's
little bit more insight about this.
It's actually one sinkhole and one cave system. The sinkhole is very much large, and we just have discovered it. And the newly discovered cave is called Kamambanan Cave, which is to still be discovered. There was this picture of a bottle there, and this bottle is due to time it was turned into a stone. So still we are still discovering it. And in our place here in Hinabangan, there are
What?
several caves that's still to be discovered.
Yeah, indeed.
When the natural attraction or to the food, but for me, I think that you should also pay attention to people, because summer people are people who are very much accommodating and very much approachable. So people here in summer are like friendly, and they like to help other people too.
I think we have another question from How. Is there any dessert food type beside halo halo? Well, I have one in mind. It's called binagol. It's well known in Calbiga, which is a municipality in Samar. It's usually I'm gonna send a picture. Binagol is usually steamed, and it's full of giant taro corns with condensed milk, coconut milk, and egg yolks. It's usually covered by a banana leaf, I believe, and
Yeah,
a coconut shell. I'm gonna send you guys the link so that you can see it. It's really sweet, and it's best served when cold.
Yeah, I agree to that, because
Yeah.
sometimes I crave for it,
Mm-mm.
and I usually go there in Calbiga just to buy one.
Like you
And
can.
whenever I eat binagol, I couldn't finish it because it's sweet. It's really sweet.
It's one coconut shell.
Yeah, and it's large.
It's really large.
Yes. Yes, thank you for
Good
your
for-
sharing. But can hear the name of this food again? Yeah.
Binagol.
It's binagol.
Binagol.
Yes.
Yeah.
Binagol.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yes.
Another
Yes.
question?
It's right. It's binagol. Yes.
Is there any other questions? We will be happy to entertain all of your questions.
Yeah. Fam.
Fam.
Yes. You can call me now too. Yes. Yeah. Yes, we have the same name, and we are classmates. I'm really interested in your food, but I don't have any information. Can you share about your traditional food or your bizarre food anymore?
Fruits. Um, the common fruits here in Samar are actually also common in other provinces, but we have here what do you call this in English? But we call it kayumito. It's
Yeah.
I think it's star apple.
Yeah, it's
Star
a
apple.
star apple.
It's star apple.
Yeah, it's although it's just seasonal here, but we have a lot of it, and we also have the fruit called santol. I don't know what the English is because in my I I think there
Yeah.
are santols here out other provinces, but here in Samar there's a lot of
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
So
And
santol
coconuts.
is cotton fruit.
Coconuts.
Yes.
We
Yes.
have an abundance of coconuts here.
Yes. I think coconut too. I heard that you mentioned about coconut in many foods, and I think it is
Yeah.
common in your country.
Yes, a lot of our processed desserts are actually made from coconuts.
From coconut milk.
Milk,
It's a
yes.
staple.
Because we have a lot of coconut here, and because of that, we're also the capital of copra, which is the one used in making oil. We are the
Yeah.
largest producer.
Okay. Thank you. It's wonderful.
I hope I answered your question. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So another question we have from Hui. What should you not do when visiting a famous place such as an art museum or famous works?
Hmm.
I think it's Carlos.
Actually, nothing, because
You can take pictures freely, just don't touch
yes,
the
yeah, but
artworks.
you cannot just touch it. But you're free to do whatever you want. I even visited a small museum, and because I'm crazy, I just run around the museum like a child. It was actually the museum in the school in the school called Samar National School. It's a high school here in Samar, and yeah.
I would
And
like to add,
yeah, okay.
we have actually a museum at Samar State University, right, Jonas. It's full of antiquities, things. It's particularly on co-ed or College of Education.
Hello?
Okay, there's also a question here. I want to know more about signature. I think it's
Flora.
signature flora and fauna in Samar. Can I bring back to Vietnam? I think
No.
it's not possible because I think
Pre-
it will not survive travel.
Pretty much some of the creatures in the flora here in summer are pretty much endemic. Well, it means they're only located here and they're pretty much well protected. So they're not really
Yes.
allowed to be touched by people. We can only take pictures.
Yes, it's true. And not just only the flowers, but we also have spiders that are only located here in Samar. So, such spider is named Samarnay. It's a tarantula. It grows as big as a palm. And yeah, it's only located here in Samar. It's called Samarnay. So can I take part in with culture with Philippines in the Philippines?
Yeah.
Yes, you can actually,
Yes,
and
of
it's actually
course.
one of the one of our
Our-
national prides here
Mhm.
is what we have discussed previously are the festivals. So it's
Yeah.
part of our culture, and you can feel even though you're
You're a
you're a
foreign
tourist, you're
tourist.
always welcome to join our festivals.
Just to add, if you've seen my video earlier, you can see those were actually foreigners here in the Philippines. And when you visit here, you can actually join the festivities and even join the cultural dances. Like we will even like how do you say this? But grab you and put you on stage sometimes to join us. Like we really encourage your participation during our cultural events.
You can feel at home in Philippines.
I'm gonna say.
Oh, Mr. Howdo, I want to hear Philippine folklore and the meaning of it. Do you have Ionas? A Philippine folklore? Or maybe in a summer? Famous.
Well, I do have one. It's the story of Bulan and Sidapa. So, according to Philippine folklore, there were actually 7 moons. And then these moons were extremely beautiful. And they were extremely beautiful, and then one demon fell in love with them to the point that he was so selfish that he wanted to take every single one of them. But one demon from the underworld, Sidapa, um, because of his honest and love, he staged a somewhat of a performance, but using beautiful moths or butterflies to lead one of the moons to the earth, and that was Bulan. And during their love story, there was an attack on the other 6 moons, and because of Sidapa's love for Bulan, he protected Bulan, and because of that, Bulan was able to survive that attack from the other demon. And there's actually a different version of the story, and the most significant part of this is that um one fact is that Bulan and Sidapa are actually 2 male lovers. Yeah. Like the prehistory of the Philippines is pretty much the pre-colonial history of the Philippines is accepted to all genders, and the love story of Bulan and Sidapa proves that. I hope I answered your question. And there are a lot of folklores as well. We have Si Malakas at Si Maganda, which were the first people in the Philippines. They emerged from a bamboo.
Hello.
Hello.
Famous dance in Samar.
What is those dance in Samar? I think it's Koracha.
Koracha
Yes.
Yes, as what we have talked, the famous dance here in Samar is Kuratsha. It's actually performed almost every parties and especially weddings. Kuratsha is actually based on the mating rituals of a rooster to a hen.
Yes, we have a hand
Another hand
from.
from.
Yes. Yes. My Vietnamese name is TRIểN, and you can call me Mike. I heard about the folk story. I wonder how popular is it in Philippines? Like everyone knows about it, or it is just in a certain area?
Can you please repeat the question?
Yes, I wonder how popular the story is in Philippines.
The story of Sidapa and Bulan, is that correct?
Yeah. Yes.
The story of Sidapa is Bulan is really not well known in the Philippines, but according to historians, it originated in the Visayas. So it's a recently released story in Philippine folklore, since we've been recently discovering historical books on the Philippines history during the pre-colonial times.
Oh yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
Yes, I wonder about the music. Like, what is your traditional music? Like, what is the traditional song?
Oh, it's actually we have a lot, and before Sir Peter was about to present a song with his violin, but unfortunately before we ran out of time. But we have a lot of songs here, and most of them are about
Any ballad.
about feelings. Yeah, I think
like about strong.
Can
about what? Can you repeat again?
Our particularly here at Samar, our songs is more on romance, and here in Samar, our songs is full of symbolisms, like we hide the feelings or we hide the emotions behind symbolisms like waves, like rocks, like mountains, or even cats, just to make the song have its color.
Yeah. Is there like any song that connects with a certain story? Like the connect with a folk story, for example?
To a folk story, not specifically, but one of the songs that is famous here is what we call balud, and it symbolizes the longing of two lovers. And balud is actually, if you can translate balud, it's actually the waves in the sea. So when it's low tide, the waves do not hit the sand, which is also in the song. The interaction between the sand, rocks, and the waves.
Usually songs in Samar revolve around romance, and usually it either ends in a happy or a sad ending. Some songs are about forbidden love.
Yeah. Can you tap some of the songs names in the chat so I can search it on Google and give it a listen?
I have here.
I'm gonna send you the link.
Yeah. Thank you.
Any other questions? We have Hao. Okay.
Talking about Christian, so is your religion, your Christian religion, have the same with the other nation religion? Yes, the Western Christian, or anything different between them, or just a a little different than Christian?
I think Christian just froze. Can I answer the question?
Our
Okay, he's
religion
back. Okay.
is somewhat the same because did I just froze?
Yeah, you just froze, but you're back.
Actually, our Christian religion
Yes.
is the same with the religion of Atosh because as what I've told you before, our Christianity was brought by the Spaniards during the colonization. And what I could tell you is that we Filipinos are very much religious because we value our religion so much, and our Christianity is very much rooted into our culture that we celebrate it extravagantly. Compared to the Western part or the Western country, we give them so much recognition because we value them and they are embedded in our blood and it's part of our history.
And just
Did
to
I answer
add,
your question?
I just want to add something about the religion here in the Philippines. There are sometimes strict rules that you need to follow, especially Holy Week. For example, we have this day called Black Friday. So when it's Black Friday, you can't go out of your house, you can't go on traveling because we believe that the Lord is dead and maleficent or evil creatures are within our realm and they are capable of doing harm to us. And during Palm Sunday, the Lord is reborn and we celebrate extravagantly.
Do you have other questions or clarifications?
Personal questions, we're still open.
We still have 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think if you have more questions, you can also send it in the group chat.
Do you want to hear John Carl sing a song?
I don't know how to sing.
Yes. John Carl, you can sing the balloon. You can
I
serenade
don't know the
them.
lyrics.
Yes. Can we enjoy it right now? Can.
I don't know the lyrics.
Can you harana
Wait,
to them, John
I'll
Carl?
try.
Yes, please.
I don't know the song.
Wait, any Filipino song?
I think I'll just sing the balloon, the chorus part, because that's all I can.
Go.
So, here's the lyrics.
Go, John Carl.
I'll translate it later. So, the chorus actually sounds like this. Kay ano, nga ginbayaan mo ako, waray na balod, ininlawod ko, hain na, ang mga haplas mo, nahihiro na ang karat, Yeah, thank you for joining me, Mom Laura and Sir Elmer.
Yes, thank you so much.
Well, we have a lot of singers.
I don't like what else? Like there are a lot of songs actually. Mom Lau, do you want to sing another song? Mom Lau?
Ma'am Laura, I think your mic is off.
Oh.
Like, Anmaaram gud ako.
Ma'am, that
Waray
song.
sugin na kun paghigugma. Diri good basta mawawara. Kaya to ninigin sa butan. Di good mapapara. Suga dininbura. O garing kay huram talaan panahon. Diyan mawawara ka akon. Mga harok mo haim-im ko.
Yay! I think the
you so
culture of the
much,
Filipino
Mama
reflects
Laura.
here because Filipinos love to sing.
Yeah. Like, can you sing another song? You want to sing an English song?
I'm shy.
Oh my God. What song do you like, Char?
My music taste is actually behind time.
How about Fly Me to the Moon? Like, fly me to the moon and let
Oh,
me
you see,
sing
Jonas
forevermore.
can sing.
La,
Why
la,
don't
la,
you
la,
sing?
la. Later, maybe later, because we have run out of time.
It's already 8. I think need
I
to
vote-
end our session. Alright, so thank you so much everyone for your participation, and may we remember that we live in a world that is full of beauty, charm, and adventure. We just need to discover it, because by discovering nature, we discover ourselves. Once again, thank you so much for participating in this session, and we hope that you enjoy the rest of the night, and we will see you on Friday. Thank you so much. God bless. Stay safe.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Stay safe and please stay healthy.
Bye, everyone.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you so much for your sharing and please.
Thank you, Sir TIliwoN.
Yes.
Thank you.
How about the camera? How about the camera?
Yeah, I will stand you.
Forevermore.